Welcome back. After locating their lost belongings at the former president's Florida home, Israel has just revolted against him. Please keep watching because this information will brighten your day. Before we continue, kindly spend a few of your precious seconds clicking the subscribe button below and turning on the notification bell to get the most recent information from us. Israel has reportedly found that a collection of antique ceramic lamps it loaned to the White House in 2019 for a short-term show and has been attempting to recover wound up in Mar-a-Lago, the Florida mansion of former U.S. President Donald Trump. According to Haaretz, the IAA chief at the time approved the shipment of the items necessary for the Israel Relics Authority EAA's collection of irreplaceable items to the U.S. for a Hanukkah flame lighting event at the White House during Trump's administration, and they were scheduled to be returned after a month. Saul Fox, a major Jewish American supporter to the Israel Antiquities Authority, attended the event as a result of U.S. officials' fears that the lamps might have come from the West Bank and that their display would have been against international antiquities law. In the end, the lamps were not allowed into the White House. IA did not want to send the artifacts back to Israel on an ordinary flight or through an international shipping business out of concern that they would be damaged, according to Israeli officials who spoke to Haaretz. The things stayed in the country for a while as a result. The authority had planned for one of its representatives to retrieve the lights by traveling to the US. However, the coronavirus pandemic flare-up at that time necessitated postponing the entire project. Saul Fox received the items in the interim. How the lights ended up in Trump's Florida residence over the course of the ensuing 2 years is unclear. However, according to the claim, Israeli authorities recently received confirmation of their being there. The IAA's current director, Eli Esposito, has requested assistance in recovering the artifacts from Strategic Affairs, Minister Ron Dermer, who will serve as Israel's ambassador to the US in 2019, and David Friedman, who served as the United States' former ambassador to Israel. The report said that Israel's efforts have not been successful thus far without providing any further details. It was unclear if Trump is aware that his chateau has been damaged by the lighting. About a year previously, a Lago stood out as particularly significant after an FBI raid uncovered numerous ordered reports removed from the White House and stored in restricted areas, a bathroom within the house. According to a source familiar with the matter, the materials Israel is searching for were eventually found in one of the bathrooms there. I appreciate you coming. The judge in former President Donald Trump's upcoming trial over his handling of classified documents made 2 major errors in a June case, court minutes show. Florida, based U.S. District Judge Aileen Cannon has closed jury selection for the trial of an Alabama man accused by federal prosecutors of operating a website with images of sexual abuse against children to the defendant's family and the general public, a hearing minutes obtained by Reuters show. The right of a defendant to a public trial is enshrined in the Sixth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Cannon, a 42-year-old former federal prosecutor appointed to the bench by Trump late in his presidency in 2020, also neglected to swear in the prospective jury pool. A real mistake in the selection process forced Cannon to restart jury selection before it abruptly ended when defendant William Spearman pleaded guilty as part of a deal with prosecutors. As a judge, Cannon has presided over 4 criminal cases that have so far resulted in jury verdicts. According to a questionnaire he filled out before being confirmed as a judge by the Senate, he previously worked on 4 criminal cases that resulted in jury verdicts during his tenure as a federal prosecutor from 2013 to 2020. 11 based in Atlanta, when Cannon reversed a 2022 decision that appointed a third party to review documents confiscated by the FBI from Trump's Mar-a-Lago vacation home in Florida in a secret recordings investigation. He was reprimanded by the U.S. Court of Appeals. We cannot write a rule that allows any subject of a search warrant to obstruct government investigations after the execution of the warrant. Deck, we also can't write a rule that only allows former presidents to do this, he said. Inspectors.